I think that is going to be the most important skill that you need in this new economy that we're moving into. Now, the best way to start, in my opinion, is what is up, YouTube? We are back for another video. Can't wait to get into this one. Before we do get started, just wanted to mention that yes, I am in my corporate getup right now. Got a golf shirt on with the vest. You already know the vibes, guys. I am employed by an employer. I work full time, guys. I'm in sales. You can, feel free to check my LinkedIn for that specific, but that's not what this video is about in its entirety. Really, what this video is about is building just yourself, building your business, and your business can be intertwined with who you're employed by. Entrepreneurship is a huge thing. If you're given a platform to build and pretty much run and manage a team, that sounds like a startup to me, guys. You're just backed by different resources, and it's a different sort of ball game when you're just going out on your own. But I highly encourage you guys to understand that you can balance both, guys. So I really, really, really implore you guys to understand that our time on this earth is very fleeting, guys, and we are going into an economy that is very much decentralized. We are in an attention economy now where everyone is turning to social media. So I implore you to understand these concepts and understand that everything you do is pretty much a sales pitch. Everything you talk about, everything you care about, everything that you value in your life, these things are being analyzed by other people, and other people are trying to understand for themselves if what you care about they also care about. Like is what you think is important also important to me? That's what they're curious about. They want to know, like, okay, should I even be paying attention right now? Like, we live in this economy where we have apps like TikTok taking over, literally taking over the entire Gen Z and Gen Alpha and all of these younger people. Guys, before you know it, wealth is going to transfer. There's going to be a shift where the most important consumers out there and the most important demographic of individuals in terms of just sheer age and understanding of like digitization of everything is going to be the consumer market that is centered around doing research and being honestly lazy. Like, we're filled with a world with lazy people. They want to take as many shortcuts as possible, and they don't want any difficulty or hardship or any obstacles to have to go over to go through with purchasing, right? So in a process, you have varying degrees of like level of commitment, let's say. So a very small level of commitment would just be maybe glancing at something. Let's say like you walk into a shoe store, like glancing just at the shoes around and then like walking out. Like, you just want to know that shoes exist, that you can replace your shoes if you ever need to, and you just went into the basic like section of a retail store, like a Dillard's or a Belk or a big Kohl's, something like that, and they have all different kinds of shoes. Like, to know that, yeah, they're there. Like, I could get shoes from there, but all right, whatever. Now, another level is like understanding, like, you've identified that you need a new pair of work shoes. Like, maybe your loafers are just completely worn out, they're discolored, or maybe someone spilled their orange sherbet ice cream on them, so you need to replace them. So now understand which shoe you want, and then you went there with a purpose, and then you may be actually dissatisfied if you go home without new dress shoes. Now, an even higher level is like you've done the research and you know exactly which type of shoe that you actually want. Now you just need to do trials. You need to try stuff on. So I think this is also tied with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So maybe at the very bottom, when it's more so the survival stuff and I'll try to actually put this up on the screen for you so that you kind of understand where I'm going with this concept. But at the very bottom, you have survival stuff. So just to know that I do have shoes is nice. Like maybe you don't even require dress shoes. Maybe you work remotely. So that's kind of your situation, and you don't even care about work shoes. But once you go to higher levels here, like all the way up at the top is like self-actualization and transcending self. When you want to get to the highest level above self-esteem, that's when you want to get like the Gucci loafers. Like that's when you need the best of the best. And we want to get people to understand the value in not just a physical product, but even ideas. Like we want to bring that to the forefront of people's minds. And I think, just predicting here, I think a human's ability to really connect with someone and bring their understanding of a topic and inspire importance of that topic in another person, I think that is going to be the most important skill that you need in this new economy that we're moving into. Now, the best way to start, in my opinion, is getting a sales job. So I would highly recommend going out there. And for me, like I'm not even, I guess 2 years in the workforce. Like I'm approaching that come May. Like I graduated college in 2023. We're finishing up 2024 right now. So I am in my second sales job. First was technically recruiting, but very much sales. You're dealing with people as a product, so probably the most unpredictable product known to man. Yeah, I mean, sales is so critical because you're understanding human psychology, and you need to understand human psychology at a high level in order to operate in this world and get stuff done. You want to ease the difficulty to which you can achieve a goal. And you may ask, okay, like why do you even need to have this skill? Like why is this important? Because guys, at the end of the day, like our days are limited and we want to help as many people as possible. Like I hope that you find it in your heart to understand that this world is so much larger than just you. And that's why I think it's also very important to flip the script on, instead of being a consumer of this stuff, you should put on the lens of a producer and try to spread, use your platform to spread God's word, grow his kingdom. I think it's going to be a crazy next couple like decades that we're going to see, and we're going to shift into this economy with people just being authentic, genuine, but having empathy. And I think that is just so critical to business and life and performing at your job and your career. I think just understanding human psychology, and there are many books out. I would like to gather a list, and I'm not going to do it for this video, but eventually I am going to have a couple recommendations for books. I would highly recommend just looking up evolutionary psychology. I think Dr. David Buss has really good stuff on that. I think that's also with mating as well, and understanding like intersexual dynamics. But also I would recommend Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. That's a phenomenal one. Just understanding dynamics and how to kind of play the rules of the game, because the game exists, guys. You can't deny that we're all in this simulation game thing, but you can't just not play it, guys. You have to play it, but you have to play it strategically to where you play it just enough, and you can, not really be reliant on the system as much. You can kind of like, break a little bit of the rules of the game and but you need, in order to break the rules of the game just a little bit and innovate and really inspire others, because you're not going to inspire others if you're just doing the same thing as everyone else. You guys need to understand that this is an attacker's advantage type of world we live in. You need to go out there with your ideas and really be passionate about them. Like, I'm super passionate about this YouTube channel. I want to keep doing this for a very long time. I hope who's listening, who's watching, has been enjoying this video as well as other videos. If you haven't seen any other videos, I highly implore you to check those out. I have a little bit of different stuff on different topics, and I want to continue cultivating that differentiation. But back to what I was originally saying, like, we want to inspire, guys. You need to take action, and that is what we are all called to do. We're all called to make this world a better place. So just in wrapping that up, guys, it's not just about you, it's about other people, and understanding psychology is incredibly important. My recommendation, if you're like, just getting out of school right now, would be to get into a sales job where you can learn this by trial and error, guys. My second recommendation, I think I've dropped this in almost every single video, but join a fight gym, guys. When you get into a situation where you are physically taking punches and then delivering punches, I think you learn so much more about human dynamics than you would in any course in college. So, guys, education is not just when there's a professor. It's not just a report card. Education is all around you. Everyone is vying for your attention. Observe those who deliver information in front of you, and observe your own inspiration with that information, and observe what you care about, and try to understand how you can inspire others using that skill set of understanding how people operate and the psychology behind everything. So with that, I am going to end the video. I really enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Feel free to subscribe. I actually just hit 50 subscribers this morning, so super excited about that. But definitely appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.